Hey, what's up, people? It's me again with another video. I just wanted to share a couple of things. You see, I went on a date yesterday with this female. I met her at the park and stuff, and I went on a date with her. So she requested for me to take her to this Mexican restaurant. So I did. I took her, I wasted like $50 on the restaurant, right? She ordered her food and this and that. You see, this lady, she's a few years older than me. So I'm thinking like, man, she wants to hook up. She wants some of this and I'll get some of that, right? I was thinking that way. You see, so I met her at the park. So I met her. So we exchanged numbers. We had a conversation and this and that, right? So I'm like, this lady's probably interested in me or whatever, right? So I just wanted to like test the waters. So I did. You see, she called me up and all this stuff, right? So I took her to this restaurant, Mexican restaurant, and she ordered her food. I paid for it, everything, and we were having a conversation and everything else. You see, I haven't dated a woman for a very long time, so I'm fresh. I'm new to this dating stuff. You see, like I'm cold. I'm like you see all jacked up in this area. I'm trying to like push forward and trying to like date and stuff and to see if there's anyone out there that could be beneficial for me. You see, but anyways, let's get back to this conversation, right? So um I dated I seen this girl. So you see, we ended up in the restaurant finally. We ended up in the restaurant, a date or whatever, and everything, the conversation was going good. And then I noticed she started asking a lot of questions, a lot of personal questions and questions about my family and all this stuff, right? So I was trying to answer up according to her questions. So okay, before so we went outside the restaurant, and outside the restaurant they have tables also, so people can eat outside if they want to. But we ate inside. But afterwards, she's like, I want to talk to you and this and that when we're in the restaurant inside. So yeah, we'll talk outside. That's what she was telling me, right? So we went outside and we started talking and this and that. She wasn't that much attracted to me. Um, she wasn't like a turn on, Like, I just wanted like to hit it and see you later. That kind of mentality that we have, men. Sometimes, we tend to like not take certain women seriously. Um, because we don't find nothing in them that can be beneficial for us. Like, I'm sorry to say all this stuff, but I'm talking real talk. You see, um, so I was just, my mind was just, I'll just boom boom and see you later. You see, kind of like that mentality, um, not like wife material. Um, but anyways, so this lady, she tried talking to me. She told me all kinds of stories and this and that. And you see, she told me that she bought a house in Mexico and this and that and blah, 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 and all this drama, right? But then she was telling me if I had money, like, you see, to cover something for her, because she had paid someone to move all the furniture from right here, United States, all the way over there to Mexico, deep Mexico, somewhere in deep Mexico. And so she owed them like $4,000 for the moving and the transferring of the furniture all the way to the house that she bought in Mexico. Um, she told me that she bought that house for $100,000. So she needed some help and this and that. So you see, I'm like right there. She just like told me everything. Turn off right there. Like you see, like in back of my mind, I was like, oh, you're one of those. But I didn't say anything. You see, I didn't say anything to her. I'm like, you're one of those. You see, like one of those females. I mean, no disrespect on the all the females, but you see, some are like that. Some are for their own gain only. And that's it. You see, so I'm like, vice versa, right? For our own gain. Um, but I was like, no, I don't have anything. I don't have no money. I don't have anything. You see, um, I'm broke. I could barely manage my rent. So that's the best thing that I could say to any female out there. I could barely manage my rent. I'm struggling and this and that. You see, if you're interested in me, you will be interested in me, not in what I have in my bank account. You see, um, so I have to be careful. Thank God he has put me up on game in some things. See, so she was trying to like get me for some money and this and that and blah blah blah. And so I told her I don't have anything. So as soon as she was on the first date, asking for money and for me to pay her moving stuff and her in Spanish you say mudanza, like moving, like U-Haul, like all that stuff, right? Um, because she's planning to go and live over there. Um, so um, so I'm like, no, I don't have anything. Sorry, this and that. So I'm like, she turned me off real fast right there. So I'm like, she was telling me something like that she's from right here, United States, but she bought a home over there. But she speaks Spanish and everything. She's from like deep Mexico, but she came over here when she was young, and this and that. So now, she's telling me all kinds of crap, right? So she's telling me that she's willing to, if I know anyone, this is how turned off she made me to be. Straight turned off. You see, like sex was out of the like picture, out of here. You see, so she was telling me, if you know anyone, a friend or someone, I'm willing to marry them. As long as we come into an agreement for $4,000-$5,000 agreement, and he will pay me, but I will not live with him, and none of this stuff. An immigrant. So an immigrant could marry her because she's all legit here in the United States. So that way the immigrant can get papers and become a citizen and become all this stuff, right? To help an immigrant person. So I'm like, wow. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, I know a friend that's an immigrant that probably will think about that. You see, but she was saying, yeah, but he could live over there, but I'll live on this side. You see, far. But you see, when you do something like that, what I noticed and what I know, my from my personal experience that I had, like from people, and they're saying such things. Um, they say that if you do that, you have to, um 5 years. Within 5 years, you have to report that you guys live together, bills and stuff like that. You see, in order for that to work out, you see, um, to so and then you could get a divorce later on in 5 years or whatever, and you'll be all legit immigrant. You'll be a USA, a U.S. person now. Um, so this is what some of these people are doing. So you see, completely, it may turn me off. Like, oh man, But I wasn't like, um, how you say, like, I forgot that word, but I was just like, oh man, this lady, she's just here for her own gain, her own personal gain, not for for happiness, or creating a life together, or none of that stuff, right? So I'm like, forget you. In back of my mind, I'm like, forget you. I ain't calling you ever again. Never. You see, like, oh man. So yes, there's a lot of people out there like that are really treacherous, treacherous for their own gain. You see, like myself, like I'm treacherous in my own gain. You see, because I just wanted one thing, and that was it. You see, and see y'all later. I wasn't thinking like, as a view, as you see a person, as you view a person. Sometimes you don't view that person as a material wife. You see, because you don't. You have to get to know. Really have to get that. You really have to get to know that person. You see, for a material wife or not, what kind of person they are, their schemes and this and that, and blah blah blah, and how they are, how they carry themselves, what's their goals, or what. You see, like, so. Wow, this was an amazing experience I had yesterday. But you see, all the experiences, you grow, and you're alert. You see, you're alert. You see, so this is what I have to share for now. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video. Um, I have no idea. I gotta think about it. All right, people, have a wonderful weekend. All right, bye.